Yeah. Yeah. Woo!
All right, we're going live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here you go.
Alrighty. How's it going, guys? What up, Chewy?
What's up?
What's going on?
We won.
Alrighty. Welcome to News Across the Galaxy, where we talk all things LA Galaxy and U.S. men's national team. Today specifically, it will be nothing but the Galaxy. And guess what? We won today.
Woo!
Can you believe that?
So excited.
Very exciting. As you guys can tell, it's just me by myself, Bryant. Eddie and Spenny are out having a blast without me somewhere. I think in Vegas. Assholes. Anyway, today is going to be me and Chewy. He will pop up on the screen right here somewhere.
There we go.
There he is.
There we go.
All right. Let's get this started. Before we get into the game, I want to give some shout outs. First, very special shout out to Chris Rock. He just had a newborn. That is so awesome. We have a new Galaxy member to the fam. Congratulations. That is super, super awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And we want to extend our congratulations to him and his fam and wish them nothing but the best moving forward. Also, shout out to the other podcast, Corner of the Galaxy, LA is Our House, Straight from the Stands, LA Riots podcast. And yeah. What up, Chewy? Let's get this started.
Let's get this started, man. I'm excited.
All right. Let me dabble in here real quick. Let's go. Let's go through the lineup. So, today, out of all the days, we have this very interesting particular lineup. At goal, we have David Bingham. On the right side, we have Felcher. And our two center backs. Who would have thought that they got us a shutout today? Romney and Steres. Believe it or not, those two started today. Can you believe that? And then left back, Ashley Cole. In the midfield, right mid, Emma Boateng. In the middle, Dos Santos and Legit. So we didn't even see Perry Kitchen start today. That was very interesting. In the left was Alessandrini. Up top, of course, the Lion himself, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and the Panther himself, Ola Kamara. All right. What was this lineup? Can anybody tell me? This particular lineup looked, to me, like we were going to get smashed again by at least 6 goals.
Man, didn't I tell you when we went into the game? I'm like, oh, look, they put up the lineup. Oh, I like it. I think it's a good one.
And I had trouble agreeing with you because throughout the season, particularly here, we've bashed on Steres the whole year. I think he only started 1 game before this, or maybe 2 games, right?
Yeah, and
this is probably his 3rd or 4th start.
True. Well, that was the one that we both thought doesn't belong, I guess.
Yeah, and he played surprisingly very well. In my opinion, maybe he listens to us and all the critiques that we give him, but today, the center back duo somehow kept us with a clean sheet. I don't know what to make of that, but I'll take it because we got to win today.
Oh, yeah. And against not a bad team, a really good team, too.
Not a bad team. A team who had a 9-game winning streak before they lost last week to Who they lose to, Chewy?
Was it Colorado? Who was it?
Colorado, right? And they're making a push to the playoffs, just like we are. I didn't think we would come out with a win, especially with the lineup that I saw coming into the stadium. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to shave my eyebrows right away. Like, this was
my bad.
This was one of those things that I questioned because of the way we've been playing throughout the whole season. One of our biggest flaws in our team was our defense, and to see this lineup in the back with these four, I thought, man, we're gonna get scored on at least 6, and that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case at all. Let's go over some first half highlights. The first goal. Let's get to that. There was a play where, I mean, up to that point, the Galaxy did come out with a little urgency. They looked like they wanted to impose their offense on Seattle. And to be honest, Seattle's defense is not bad. I mean, they have Roman Torres out in their back, who is a very strong defender. So before that PK came in, the LA Galaxy looked very, very comfortable attacking forward. To me, before that PK, the one that was doing a lot of work was Jonah. Jonah was everywhere. He was running a lot. This dude, I don't know. I think he ate his Wheaties today in the morning, to be honest, or maybe he had classic beans and rice in the morning. And this man was running everything from every angle, recovering balls, dishing out passes, and was just being amazing, doing the little things that a lot of people might not see and give credit to just because they're not on the stat sheet, but he played very well before that PK. That PK, I mean, it was a good build-up to that play. I believe it was Kamara that got fouled, right?
Yeah, it was Kamara that got fouled. Kamara passed it to Zlatan. Zlatan held it, gave the really short pass to Kamara for that run, but got tripped.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, the Lion himself took it upon himself and said, you know what? This is mine. The Lion needs to eat today.
Oh,
he is hungry. Not only for goals, but for some playoff glory, for a championship, for something. You know, he just went up to the line and executed that PK to perfection.
Oh, yeah. We had what? What did I tell you? We had 5 strikers or 5 people that could at least do goals for the most part of the game, which I was happy about. I was really happy about that.
Right.
That's the Galaxy that we have. That's the Galaxy we should be putting out there. It's an attacking Galaxy.
But this is the thing, though. We know that the Galaxy knows how to score. And we've scored in abundance. I'm not sure where we rank as a team scoring goals, but I'm pretty sure we top 10.
We might have been until that run that we lost, that we couldn't score more than 2 or 3. We were at some point.
Right.
Yeah, we were definitely at some point.
But besides that, I mean, this offense, you know, we score.
Oh, yeah.
It was just on the other side of the ball, on the defensive side, that we couldn't get anything together. We couldn't stop anybody. But yet, in this first half, our defense was on it. I don't know what happened, what they ate, what was said before the game, but everybody came out with effort and played their hardest. So yeah, we scored that penalty, and you know, we get pumped. To me, at that point, I was like, man, there we go again, scoring first. And every time we score first, we come out with an L. It's been a lot of games like that. So we come out and score the first goal on a PK. From there, the second goal, there was a controversial call, I guess. I guess Alessandrini was offside. I don't think so. I saw the play build up, and we were sitting kind of like sidelined, and we saw the actual play develop, and I don't think he was offside at all. And then Alessandrini crosses it to Ola Kamara, who just needed to tap it in, and basically he did, and he finished it, celebrated the goal. It was beautiful.
Oh yeah, it was.
To me, this first half, LA Galaxy is, I don't know about everybody else, but to me, this is kind of like the Galaxy that everybody was hoping to see throughout the whole season. We didn't look sloppy on defense, to me, in my opinion. Our offense was fluid as usual. We got Felcher involved in a lot of those wing plays where he crossed a couple. I mean, there were good crosses, but he made the effort to make those runs and cross them in there.
He was a threat.
Yeah,
he was a threat. He was definitely a threat to the defense, where one man had to always go and guard him. One man always had to go and do something to him, because they did consider him a threat going up there.
Exactly, and not only that, he had Emma Boateng on his side.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of Galaxy fans wanted Emma Boateng to start throughout the whole season. Excuse me. And in this game, him starting today, he put in a lot of work. Yeah. I think his speed gave Seattle a lot of problems. Not just, I mean, we always kind of bash him for him not being able to cross any type of ball or have any touch with him, but today, I think his physical attributes, which is his speed, is what caused them a lot of problems, and I'll take that. 100%, I'll take that every game.
Oh yeah, Seattle's defense, you could tell they were winded. You could tell they were starting. Their level went down. Emma Boateng was on the right side, and he was causing some pain to the defenders. Just the fact that he was running, the fact that he was outpacing everybody. But yeah, one thing we were talking about was my hats off to Felcher. I mean, I don't know what the guy ate. I don't know who inspired him. I don't know if that goal that he did the other day made him a different person. But, man, his game is really good right now. He looks like he has so much confidence.
Yeah, and one thing that I saw last game was flashes of what this Galaxy could be. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we didn't play good defensively. We had other center backs that weren't doing their job. But today, we saw those flashes again, and it was a consistent offensive onslaught and a consistent defensive effort to try to keep the opposition off the scoreboard. And hats off to whatever Dom Kinnear told the team, man, this is what we wanted to see basically the whole season. And it's about time, to be honest. I mean, I don't know if it's too late. We won today. But do you have to be in the brink of getting eliminated from the playoffs to play this good? Is that what our team identity has been throughout the whole season? Because we've came back from a lot of deficits. The first one being against that other team from LA. We came back. Our backs were against the wall, and the team played with effort. With us having that playoff berth in jeopardy, the Galaxy played pretty good today. Pretty outstanding to me.
Yeah, and you know what? It does suck. It does suck to say it that way, and it does suck to see it that way, but that's what they're showing us, that when it comes down to it, they need to step up. And it sucks because they should be up there. This should have been their time to somewhat relax. This should have been their time to start winding down a little bit, because we should have been set for playoffs.
Yeah, because there was a lot of close games that, we should have killed up. The ones that come to mind that have us in this position are the games that we tied against San Jose at San Jose when we were up 3-0 or 3-1.
Yep.
The game against DC that we tied. And then who was the other tie? It was It was back-to-back ties that we shouldn't have tied those games. If we would have got those 3 points from those, I think we would have been in a comfortable position to make it to the playoffs with comfort, with some space. But we couldn't execute. Some first half stats that I found very interesting is that each team had 6 shots. The only difference is that we had 3 on target and they had none. Another stat that kind of it flipped me out a little bit is the possession. Seattle in the first half had 51% of the ball. And me looking at the game live, it didn't feel like that at all. It looked like every time we had the ball, we seemed like we attacked with more danger than what Seattle did. I don't know if they have jet lag from going. Did they play in Colorado the last game?
Last game was in Union, Philadelphia.
Oh, Union. That's the one they lost to.
Yeah.
3-0, right? You said?
1-0.
1-0.
1-0 Philadelphia going down 1 man with a red card.
And it was in Philly.
Yeah, shit. I didn't see that.
Well, whatever it was, Seattle didn't come over here with any effort.
No, it was a home game.
It was a home game
It was a home
for them.
game.
And they lost at, damn, they lost at home.
I know.
And then just to come to LA and get pretty much dismantled.
But you know what? That is one of the things, though. Galaxy is not a possession team, and we've seen that throughout the year. If we keep possession, if we're the ones that control the ball, we always lose. Our biggest threat is the counter ball and those fast breaks. That's our biggest threat, and that's usually when we score. And
right.
The fact that today we had 4 players that could score. 3 of them scored. Well, 2 of them scored. Zlatan got the PK, but he should have scored this game. But
Right.
Ola, Boateng, and Ibra. Those 3 guys can score on their own.
I don't know about Boateng scoring on his own, but he does create chances because of his speed. He get into the gaps in the spaces because of his speed.
If he shoots to the net, it's a probability that he'll score. I mean, again, if he shoots the net.
Well, that was one of the critiques that our old coach.
Oh,
wait, what?
we have a call.
Already?
We have a call.
All right.
Here we go.
News across the galaxy. Who are we speaking to?
Bobby.
What up, Bobby?
Hey, yo, what's up?
What's going on?
Hey, what's up with the other homeboy, Eddie, right? What's up with him?
Yeah, he ditched me. He ditched us. He left to Vegas to have.
Hey, straight up though. A lot of people did, and this is the game to show up to, because this turned out to be way fucking better.
Exactly. Shaking my head told us we were going to
smashed out 4-0.
What was that?
There was a lot of people at the game, though. There really was.
Yeah, there was a lot of people.
I expected us to get smashed out 4-0.
Can you repeat that one more time?
I expected us to lose 4-0.
Who?
Us. I expected Galaxy to lose 4-0.
Oh, you expected us to lose? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be worse, especially with the lineup that we came out with. Steris and Romney in the middle.
Like straight up, when I saw the lineup, I'm like, hey, fuck it. If we lose by less than 3, that's a big-ass W for me right now.
Yeah.
I like it.
These last few games have been ridiculous, man. Those 5 and 6 and another 5. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
Goal scored on? Come on.
That's a lot. And to have a shutout today was very surprising.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Where was this guy I see at?
I know. I think every fan is asking that same question. I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that, to be honest.
Like what happened in this week, or what changed, or what happened? Because obviously nothing happened in the last 3 games, and all of a sudden we play Seattle, who is much better than, I'd say, Salt Lake and Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Because Seattle's been, remember they were on that really good streak. I think 9 wins straight. 9 straight.
Yeah,
wins.
it was a 9 winning streak. Yeah.
Yeah, they just lost against Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. I couldn't believe it. I don't know what happened. I don't know what. I really don't know what happened, but I like it.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty much happy as Galaxy fans. I think especially with the lineup that was out there. I'm pretty sure a lot of Galaxy fans didn't expect much from this lineup.
Yeah.
But they showed up to play.
Yeah. Who is your guys' man of the match?
Man, that's a tough one.
Because there was a lot. This game you had a few people to choose from, honestly.
Yeah, I think so too. For me, I think Jonah did a lot of the dirty work that people might not have seen, but this dude was running everywhere he would run. So I don't know if I would give it to him specifically, but he'd be a candidate.
Yeah, definitely.
What about you? Who do you think the man of the match was?
That's who I was gonna go for, honestly.
Jonah?
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably say Boateng because he kind of put a nail to the coffin with that third goal.
Yeah.
But to me, Jonah just played out of his mind. This dude runs everything, which is very nice to see, especially out of, like, a lot of Galaxy fans criticize him that he only plays when he wants to. Well, you know what? Yeah. Today, he showed up to play, and I like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love it.
It was a really big game. It was a really big game for him, and these are the types of games that we should be expecting from them, you know?
Right.
But, I mean, it hasn't been the case this year. We've had... they haven't been playing much, but I honestly do feel like that the games where we do have our DPs, GL, Jonah, and Roman, even if they're not together, even if they're not playing up together, I do think they make a difference in their own way. And it sucks that they haven't been playing much, whether it be individually or together, because I think you lose a lot when you don't have them playing, I think.
Right. But let me ask you this. Seeing how you saw this game today without Gio, without Kitchen, do you think it was more of the coaches putting a certain formation, or it was just our guys didn't want to play for Siggy? Or
think about it like this, actually. Or maybe it was that players were actually playing for their position now that they had a chance to. Because you had some people on there that normally wouldn't be starting, or at least starting in those positions.
Right.
So maybe that's why they were playing that hard, to show maybe Dom that, you know, they're worthy of that, you know?
Yeah. And from...
You can see it that way, too.
Yeah. And the thing is, from this game to last week's against Toronto, it's like a whole different team.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a whole different team. And with less talent, I guess, quotes.
Yeah. On paper.
And I think we played spectacular today, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was a very good game. Did you happen to go to the game?
Yeah, I was there in the sun, unfortunately, but I was there.
I think everybody got sunburned today with that.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So, here's a tough question I'm going to ask you.
All right, go for it.
Do you think our LA Galaxy will make it to the playoffs?
Oh, that is a tough question. Honestly, I think they won't be able to make it. I feel like they've already dug themselves a really, really deep hole and they can't get out.
Right.
But with this win, it's a nice little week or until next game. But I believe there was some other game this weekend that favor us though. Like some other scores. I do think. Who was it that played today? Vancouver, I believe, played today.
I think Vancouver lost today. Is that correct, Chewy?
Let me look into
it. I think they lost, right?
Yeah, I think Vancouver lost today. Yeah, they did, actually. But yeah, I think they were right behind us, right? To try to make a playoff push or something like that.
Yeah.
Vancouver lost
basically
against
just us, Salt Lake, and Vancouver, right? They're just kind of like battling out for the last.
Yeah.
The fact that Philadelphia keeps winning, that is helping us out. That they're kicking everybody else's ass.
Well, yeah, they just beat Seattle, who had a hot streak, which helped us out.
They beat KC today, 2-0.
Oh, what?
That's crazy.
So
that's another one right there. So it might look good for us, maybe. Are we hopeful
Yeah,
for some
but we
playoff?
fucked it up so many. We fucked up a lot of good chances this season, honestly. So I don't know about that.
You are so right. Hey, but it doesn't hurt to dream.
Exactly. Yeah. I do that every like who was it? Kempin last season. He'd be like, we just need to get these points.
Yeah.
And
I
we'll
think
make
as long
it
as we get to
or
the dance,
something.
we can make some damage.
Yeah.
As long as we get into the dance.
That's what playoffs are for.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, I mean, today was step one. Winning this game was step one to see if we actually make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I'll take
Today,
it.
like I said today, like how the team came out, like if they play with like 3/4 of that the next few games, they definitely have a chance of winning because they played really, really, really good today against one of the probably the hottest team in MLS.
Yeah.
Except for that loss against Philly.
Yeah. Well, now they got 2 losses in a row. Bam.
Yeah.
Revenge from last time.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. I honestly thought after that, honestly, I thought after the Salt Lake game, they looked done.
Yeah.
But
I'll agree
I
with
guess
that.
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, we get
see.
into the playoffs.
Because who did they play after Vancouver? KC, right?
Yeah, that will be an away game, I believe, at their house.
Yeah. So it would be next week at home versus Vancouver,
Next week,
and
yeah.
then away.
At KC.
But the thing that sucks about KC is they actually haven't been successful there in a while.
Hey, this has been a crazy season. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, exactly. Did you guys go to the game?
Yeah, we were actually at the sun. We had the sun beaming on our face.
Why'd you guys decide to go live today? Because I'm like half asleep right now. The sun beats you up, man.
Yeah. You know what? Excitement that the Galaxy won, and the fashion that they won. Why not? Let's go live. Let's talk about it. I mean, we will do a maybe a follow up with when Eddie and Spenny come back, maybe Tuesday. But
we'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. And but for now, it's just me.
You guys gotta do that. Was straight from the what is it? The fucking collaboration you guys did in Salt Lake.
Oh, it's straight from the stands.
You guys gotta do another one of those, man.
Yeah, but somebody pointed it out to us that it was bad luck. That's why we got smashed.
hey, maybe. But
nah, I don't believe in that.
There's only one way to figure it out. Try it out before the last home game. Let's
do it. Let's do it. If you guys are listening, straight from the stands.
Let's see what happens.
Let's do it again. Well, Bobby, we appreciate the call, and keep on nagging.
Yeah, keep on nagging. Hey, Angel, let's get this collaboration going again.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
All right, see you guys.
All right,
Later.
man. So yeah, see,
Sweet.
Dude, like people are very amazed that we won today. Why wouldn't they be, right?
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm not amazed. I liked the lineup as soon as I seen it. I thought it was good. My only thing was Steris, but you know what? He had to step up, man.
There is no way you look at this lineup and think, oh, this team could probably win.
5 strikers.
No,
5 people
there is
that can
no
score
way
goals.
anybody thought that. Every Galaxy fan probably saw this and like, man, we're kind of just settling and probably going to take a L and just wrap it up for next season.
I liked it from the beginning. I didn't expect Williams to come in. That was 100% unexpected for me, but...
In the second half, yeah. Shannon Williams came in.
That was...
Surprisingly.
He messed up on a couple, but you know what? He doesn't play all that often, so...
Well, yeah, of course.
You kind of have to expect that.
That move of Shannon Williams coming in and moving Rolf Felcher to that right mid, it was surprisingly pretty good.
Yeah, he was supposed to be playing like as a defender, I don't know what, but he wasn't really playing as a defender. He was kind of taking Alessandrini's role, or no, I'm sorry, he switched with Cole. No, he ended up going Felcher.
No, Felcher was playing right back the whole time.
Oh right. Oh my bad. But I'm saying he wasn't in his position most of the time. He was pushing up a lot. He kept getting those centers. He kept
because I'm pretty sure that's what Dom Kinnear asked him to do, to put that work. But
I mean, you have Alessandrini right there to do the pushing, and I mean, I liked it. Again, I have nothing wrong with it. I think he had way too much confidence.
Right.
And I like that because he played great until he got that yellow, and then he got the final warning. Then he kind of, hey, you're doing a really good thing. You're having.
Yeah,
a really
he was
good
going
game.
in tough to the tackles, and I liked it. I like what I seen from Felcher today.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, I like what I seen from Steres today. Surprisingly, he didn't play bad. That when Steres plays good, I think it's a good sign. I mean, 3-0, we got a shutout. I don't think Bingham got a lot of dangerous shots to him. Did he?
Not a lot. I mean, there was a few he was able to get there, but I think most of them went out a little wide, a little off to the sides. None of them was really, one that was going to break us too much,
Right. But yeah, I think great first half, great second half. Emma with the third goal. It was a good day today. I'm pretty sure everybody's exhausted from the heat, but we all came out happy as Galaxy fans. We got 3 points. We have a chance, I guess, to make it into the playoffs.
We're still there.
So we're still alive.
Yep.
Barely breathing, but we're still alive, and that's what counts. And like I said, as long as you make it to the dance, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
It wouldn't be the first time that we go in last place and be a contender to win it all.
We're definitely not contenders.
We did it once.
I mean, on paper, we
did
have
it
the
once
squad.
right after they fired Shiggy. So.
When?
Right when they fired Shiggy. When we got Samson, they won.
Is that a fact?
They won it all. Yeah. That
Google
was what year? I'll tell you right now.
Google that right now. I want to ask everybody that's listening right now. You could call in, or you could leave us comments. Who do you guys think was the man of the match? There was a lot of bright spots today, so I'm not sure you could give it to one particular person. Well, me, I gave it to Jonah, but I mean, as a collective, I felt that everybody did their part. I didn't see Zlatan as frustrated as he's been in other games. Maybe because, we've actually kept the lead and we didn't concede any goals. But I mean, Zlatan, he he didn't look as mad as he usually does. And that's a plus sign. When you have your best player happy, everybody plays well. And we move forward as a team, and we got to win. A very good win.
Here we go. 2005 LA Galaxy versus New England Revolution. 2005.
Good find, Chewy. I like that. Stat guy. Who do you think was the man of the match, Chewy?
To me,
honestly,
Jonah. Like, there's a lot of contenders, yeah, but Jonah would be the one that surprised me the most. We all know he plays good. We all know he does his thing. He's not much of a defender, but today he was up and down that field. He didn't show that he was tired. He didn't show frustration. He showed what a captain should have shown. He showed everything. I was surprised.
Did he captain today?
I don't think so.
No, Ashley Cole. No, what the fuck?
No, he's not a captain. No, but I'm saying he showed. To me, he seemed like a captain. He was everywhere. He was passing the ball. He was getting the ball. He was doing what his composure and everything was what a captain shows. But I'm not saying he should be a captain because I don't think Jonah should be a captain.
Right.
But I'm saying he played like he was a captain. He played like professional today. He played really, really
well,
good.
he was a typical engine center mid. Right? Box to box, basically. I still think on the defensive side, he lags a little bit. But today, he ran a lot, dude. I don't know if it was because he felt that he had to cover what Kitchen does when he's in the pitch, but he ran a lot. And not only that, he actually pushed up with the ball and dished out some passes.
No, yeah, LA Native on YouTube. Definitely one of my biggest gripes that I've had all year, all season, once we got Zlatan was this Galaxy team felt like all we could do is play to Zlatan. And I don't think that was the case. We have enough strikers that any of those guys can put up a goal.
Yeah, today.
And today they showed it. Today Zlatan showed it.
Today we didn't play the typical just launch at a Zlatan and have him bring it down and dish out.
No, you know what? That penalty though, the lead up to the penalty showed me that I don't know if Zlatan is trying to make them understand that he's not the only person that can score.
Right.
Because like we saw it, Zlatan could have shot it. Zlatan could have done a move and shot it.
Right.
But he did it. He decided to give the tap for Ola, which he was doing the run. He was doing the run inward. That's why we got the penalty. But Zlatan could have shot it, but no, he didn't. He didn't even try to. He did a little move, but stayed with his back towards the goal and then gave it to Ola. And I hope, he's a very smart man, so I hope that he's trying to get the other players to understand that they don't have to rely on him.
And try to get him more involved in the offensive plays and all that.
Because that's the only way we're going to beat everybody is the fact that people are going to go to defend Zlatan.
Yeah.
Always.
And that's how we were playing. Just launch it to Zlatan, have him bring it down.
And everybody caught on. Everybody caught on to that.
Yeah,
and then we started losing.
It's typical AYSO soccer.
Yeah. Everybody catches on to all that. Now, hopefully, they stay with the fact that, hey, Zlatan is a threat, and people are going to go to Zlatan to defend. Let me launch it. Let me shoot it from here. Let me do this. Let me not pass it to Zlatan. Let me pass it to somebody else.
Yeah, and the fact that we had Alessandrini and Boateng on the wings, I think that kept the Seattle defense on their toes. Because we didn't... I mean, in the first half, I think we favored the right side more with Boateng. But when we would switch the ball and have it played on the left side, Alessandrini was another threat on that side. So the Seattle defense had a lot to take care of. And I'm happy that today we didn't play that. Oh, launch it to Zlatan and then have him do him. I like that we didn't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Today, it seemed like a collective effort, offensively, defensively. And I'm happy. I'm very happy with this win. Like I said, it's maybe a little too late, and we probably won't get into the playoffs. But this win gave us some life.
Yeah, and it just sucks that it shows what the Galaxy can do, and they haven't been doing it. And oh my God, like, why?
Yeah, it's been I think I said this in the last episode, that even though we're doing better points-wise than last season when we got the wooden spoon, this season seems way more disappointing because of the talent that we have on the pitch.
Yep.
There is no, like, on FIFA, I smash everybody with the Galaxy. Like, they're good on FIFA, but they're not good in, like, real life. Sometimes they're not good.
And they should be, man.
Yes,
it's very frustrating.
So with today's win, does that mean that Siggy wasn't the right one for us from the beginning? Does that mean that our front office messed up again by rushing into signing a nostalgic coach? Because today, how Dom lined them up, it worked to perfection. I don't know how. Seeing how the lineup was, it worked pretty good. 3-0. What can we say about that?
Yeah, I mean,
Seattle may have outpossessed us overall in the whole game, but it didn't feel like they had any dangerous plays to go at us. So I'm happy with that. You know what? There was one save that Bingham did do in the second half.
Yeah.
But I think it was Rui Diaz that shot a shot on goal, but he gave it right to Bingham. But Bingham, he got it, and I'll take that. Clean sheet. When was the last time we had a clean sheet?
Oh man.
I want to say.
I don't even remember at all.
I want to say last home clean sheet that we got was against the Crew when we beat them 4-0.
I can't even say anything because I really don't remember.
I'm just going to take a shot in the dark and say it was that game. And to me, before this game, I thought that was the best game that the Galaxy had played. Because I think Gio played that game too, right? It was Gio, Kamara, and we played that 3-5-2 or whatever. I thought that was the best game the Galaxy had the whole season until this one. Today, it was very, very satisfying to see this Galaxy come out and play the way they did. There is no excuse and no reason why we can't come back next week and give it to Vancouver the same way.
Oh, definitely.
So
they're telling us July 7th, 4-0 versus COB. That was COB.
Columbus,
right? Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I said. Let's see. There's more comments.
The full Monty. I'm guessing you're coming from Twitter. Yeah.
Which one?
The full Monty.
Oh.
Sorry, brother. It's sometimes it's a little hard to go through all our pages. We're on 4 different lives. So we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we are on YouTube, and on Twitch.
Oh, watch out.
We're everywhere. Oh, Twitch actually broke
Mr.
today.
Popular.
Yeah, hey, Google. Yeah, of course, man. Google's beast. Wikipedia, everything.
Yeah. But yeah, see, they agree with me too. The last home clean sheet that we had is the Columbus one. Aside from that, we haven't had many clean sheets.
Nope. We've been getting ridiculed because of how many goals we give up every time.
Facts. Chewy, a.k.a. Google.
Sometimes. Sometimes it's Reddit.
Mr. Google. So, looking ahead to our... Oh, before I get to that. What section were we sitting at in the second half?
What's the what?
Second half, we were sitting in...
We were sitting at the Southwest Pizza Slice.
Okay.
I don't know what the names are. I always call the corners Pizza Slices because they kind of look like that.
Yeah. So, we actually caught a glimpse of Gio.
Yeah.
Right?
At the very last booth to the left.
Yeah.
Hey man, like I said, I think he carpooled with his brother, so.
And that's why he was there?
Yeah. That's why his brother played great, motivation.
He's like, oh, I want to go see you guys play. Okay, jump in the car. But
can you give me a ticket?
So we saw him, right? We saw Gio up in the stands. He didn't look interested in the game at all, to be honest, from my perspective.
I saw what he was interested in.
Oh.
I saw what stood up next to him, and yeah.
I read the.
I wouldn't have been interested in the game either.
I don't know where I read this. I don't know if it was on Twitter from LA Galaxy Confidential. So it was somebody that tweeted this. That there's been reports that Gio's not happy playing here in LA Galaxy. And there's been rumors that a lot of Mexican teams are interested in him. With that being said, him being out with injury, is that an actual injury or just him being disinterested in the team?
Nah, man, look, one of the things that I've been saying for actually 2 seasons now, ever since he injured his groin,
Mm-hmm.
he hasn't been the same. And that's what I want to say like 2 years ago,
Right.
that he injured his groin, and it hasn't been the same. He hasn't been that same Gio, because his first season, his first 2 seasons were actually really good. Again, we brought him for sales. That was the main thing. We brought him for sales.
But that's horrible, though. The LA Galaxy is not just about sales.
But look, okay, LA Galaxy.
We bring the stars and we
Right.
bring the chips.
But look at this. LA Galaxy has 5 championships.
Yeah.
LA Galaxy. The MLS bends the rules for the Galaxy. Well,
course.
they used to. I don't know if they still do, but they did.
Of course they still do.
Why? Because Galaxy is what sells. Galaxy sells. And it sells for the league. It sells for MLS. MLS is the business, and they want money. You know what? They brought Gio. People were buying tickets. They brought what's it called? They brought Zlatan. Zlatan is selling tickets like crazy. Because it's not, again, like with Gio, you went to Texas, you went to Dallas, Houston, wherever you go, the matches will fill. They would sell out, and most of those people were wearing the Gio jersey, either Mexico. It doesn't matter, but they were wearing Dos Santos jerseys.
Right, right.
You know, and that's what the league wants. The league needs a team that they can use as advertisement.
But everybody already knows that the LA Galaxy is an international brand.
Right, but that's the thing, though. You need to fill up those stadiums.
Yeah, well, if you're going to bring in a star, bring somebody that wants to play here.
Okay.
Somebody that can produce.
Okay.
This year, Gio
This year.
has been
But
absent.
For 2 years, pretty much.
2 years he's been
for
absent.
2 years, Gio sold out a lot of away stadiums. And I'll say it bluntly like that, and I know a
But
lot of
who
people
does
are gonna
that
laugh.
benefit to? That doesn't benefit us.
MLS. It's not to benefit us. Look, MLS, I'm going to say it like this. MLS le dio quebrada al Galaxy. They bend the rules. They did new rules. They did a lot of stuff for the Galaxy. Okay, so now it's time. What is the Galaxy going to do for MLS? You know what? You're going to bring a player that's going to sell a ton of stuff, but it's not going to play that good. But you know what? You're going to eat the cost because we did a lot of things for you. We did a lot of new rules for you, for everybody, but for you mainly.
Man, Galaxy brings stars to get stars. All right.
Hey, okay.
He's not a
So
star.
you do
He's not getting us a star.
A few years that are not that great. you get Zlatan. Come on, dude. Zlatan has been selling out all this.
Yeah. We have a.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't think Keno wanted to keep on going. I really don't think it wasn't that the Galaxy didn't want to renew Keane's contract. I think Keane probably just wanted to go back home.
Well, yeah, he was old as shit.
Yeah, yeah. We all know. We all need to get that into our heads that we didn't get Gio to be the playmaker because he's never been the playmaker. He's been a backbone to making plays happen, but he's never been the person to end the play. He's never been that person anywhere.
Look, from my perspective, I've said this before. I think Gio wasn't being utilized correctly, and he wasn't being put in the right position where he could succeed.
It was a mistake to give him that number 10.
He was successful, that I've seen, was when he was with the Mexican international team playing on the wing, where he had all that space to take players one-on-one.
Yep.
In the Galaxy, they put him as a 10. He's not a 10.
He was never a 10 in that.
Just because you're left-footed doesn't mean you automatically give magic passes.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there. Right?
Yep. No, you're right. And I do think they messed up when they gave him the 10.
I think the Galaxy messed up bringing him in for that much money. And it all falls on our front office. Not only did they bring in Gio, they brought in an old man, Steven Gerrard, who to me, a lot of fans gave him a lot of shit. But to me, like, he was just an old guy. Like, and he kind of played all right sometimes. Better than Gio at some games. And that team with Steven Gerrard made it to the playoffs. Just saying. Right now, we're on the brink of being eliminated. We got 3 points today. We're still alive, but we're not a secured spot for the playoffs.
So again, Full Monty on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The Galaxy messed up when they brought Jonah before trading Gio. My thing to that was they were not gonna. Jonah wasn't gonna come if Gio wasn't gonna stay. Yeah, I think that, and I mentioned this to Eddie. I think I want to say 6 months before we got Jonah, that we were gonna get Jonah because I started seeing a lot of events happening with the Dos Santos brothers. A lot of LA events that were on the long run. They weren't something. It wasn't something that was gonna happen within the next month or two. It was something that was. There was scheduled things like the Dos Santos brothers camps and things like that. You know, where they were gonna teach, I guess, kids, or they were gonna have sporting events with kids and things like that. And I seen them. They were being Jonah or Gio, I can't remember, on Twitter was putting that up. They were advertising it. And I'm like, okay, why are they advertising or why are they scheduling events when Jonah should be at work, basically, and not in the LA?
Well, because when you come to LA...
They had it scheduled for him to come into LA and stay as a player.
When you come to LA, you have a chance to build your brand.
Oh, yeah.
This is pop culture central of the world. Shit happens here. I think I don't want to put this in my mind, but maybe that's what Gio's goal was, to come to LA and build a brand for himself, which he hasn't. To be honest, he hasn't at all.
Well, we don't look into it because we don't know what type of brand he's trying to put up.
Exactly.
It's probably not. It's probably not in our radar though.
But if he's involved with the Galaxy, we should be able to know what he's doing, right?
It could be conflict of interest.
That sounds like some front office BS to me.
Hey, Full Monty, yeah, Gio's about that party life. Definitely. Oh my God, for sure. Living where he lives.
I think he's probably even played some games hungover.
Living where he lives, and I not to say I've caught him outside, but I've been around that area, and he's walked past me. Didn't take a picture. I just was like, "Hey, Gio, great." I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Gio. I'm not gonna lie about that. I've never lied about that.
And a lot of people are. A lot of people are fans of Gio, and that's cool.
And yes, it is because of what he's done in the Mexican national team. And,
right.
But you know what? I really did think he was gonna be somebody bigger here in the Galaxy. I did think they messed up when they put him where they put him and they gave him a number 10. But I still thought that he was gonna try to achieve that. And I don't know what happened. I know that after the injury, after that groin injury, like 2 years ago, it just wasn't the same. Gio just didn't come back the same. And
see, well, now he knows that the MLS is not a vacation spot. You actually have to show up and play. I think.
Well, not him.
I think a lot of people probably said that about Gio, like, oh, he's just gonna go to the MLS and enjoy some vacation time, and it hasn't been that. Oh. He's struggled here.
Oh yeah.
Right. And he's played in some of the top leagues in the world, but he's struggling here.
I think he's lost a lot here. He's lost a lot of that respect that people had for him. I think he lost it a lot here because of what he's doing.
What, partying?
But leave the partying, because I know he does that. We all know. We know the type of player Gio is.
Mm-hmm.
But he's been really good at keeping it down. At least keeping it where people don't know.
Out here.
Yeah. He's been pretty
out here.
Good.
Well, yeah, because TMZ's like on you when you're taking the shit, so.
Yeah. Or not even that, do Twitter. Everybody has Twitter. Everybody has Instagram. Everybody's going to tag you, people put you and stuff like that. So the fact that whatever he's doing when he's out to not be exposed, he's doing it great.
And see, Full Monty just wrote, well, we brought him in during his physical prime, so it's been a huge disappointment. Yeah, it has been very disappointing. Like, I don't even know if there's a worse word than disappointment, to be honest.
Not to MLS. I'm pretty sure they made way over $50 million because of it.
But see, that's how you know the MLS is evolving. You can't just come here and take a vacation. I'm pretty sure Ashley Cole realized that.
Yeah, but again, that's what I'm saying. You bring in good players, yes, but from time to time you will bring in somebody that is gonna sell, and is possibly an okay player, but just doesn't become the good player that you want him.
All I'm saying, for what the LA Galaxy paid him, I expect way more. Way more.
I expect them to be in like Singing with the Stars or Dancing with the Stars. That's what I expected, dude. Honestly.
What is he gonna dance?
The mariachi.
Banda or what?
Hey, he is from what? He's from the FA, right, or somewhere else?
Oh, cumbias. Damn.
It's not from Monterrey.
Cumbia. Oh. Another sighting that we seen at the stadium, and this was very interesting. We saw Jurgen Klinsmann sitting right next to
Klein.
none other than Chris Klein. And you know what? This hasn't been the first time that Klinsmann has showed up and sat next to Klein. What do we make of that? That better not be our next head coach. TBH, that would be a disaster, bro.
Yeah, we didn't
Major
like him.
disaster.
We didn't like him to begin with
the U.S. national team.
Yeah.
I mean, with the U.S. men's national team, Klinsmann wasn't the best, but he wasn't the worst. I give him credit bringing in talent and knowing how to recruit. If the LA Galaxy was able to get Jurgen Klinsmann with the play development and have him as the head of that, I will take it. 100% I will take that. Jurgen Klinsmann as our head coach in the LA Galaxy? No. At all. But he was there today watching the LA Galaxy next to Klinsmann. And Klinsmann was rocking, I think he was rocking a USA, like a polo thingy or whatever. But still, I wouldn't want to take him as a head coach. Nah. We need a... I think this is the point in time where the LA Galaxy should be looking at candidates and pay them that DP money. What I mean by that is bringing in coaches of high profile, like those successful European coaches, right? That's like the next move, and the Galaxy could start that trend. Even though I think Atlanta already started that with Tata Martino. But the Galaxy could get another Tata Martino, and probably even better than Tata. But you need to start paying these coaches if you want to have a successful team.
I still want Almeida. I just want Almeida, bro. I want him to come to the Galaxy. I want to see if he can. He got Chavos to win. He got Chavos to win.
Chavos.
Yeah, well, Guadalajara.
Chivas is called Chavos.
No. Like most of the team that he had was young kids. Well, I mean, we all know Chivas del Guadalajara, Mexico, nothing to do with the U.S. All they recruit is Mexican nationals. That's it. They don't bring in international players. And for the most of the time that he was coach, he... What's it called? He had young kids. He had young players. He had really young players. He developed a lot of young players.
Mm-hmm.
So I would want him in the Galaxy, but for the long run.
Right.
To see what he can do with, Efrain, dude. Like, he is a potential star.
And shout out to Efrain Alvarez, dude. He had a hat trick, right?
Yeah, he had a hat trick.
And he did the the Robbie Keane roll. I like that. That little kid's a beast, bro. 15 years old, right? 16?
16.
Something like that. He's a monster.
Yep.
I don't think you should throw him right away with the first squad, but maybe have him practice with the first squad.
Well, I did see him practice once, and not to say nothing bad about the Galaxy team, but man, they were trying to punk him.
Well, yeah, you're playing with the big boys. What else? Bro. That's like a welcome to the first team practice type shit.
You
Like
know,
there's always an initiation for every rookie in every sport.
Yeah, but man, like he's underage, bro. Chill.
I mean, anybody that's played any college sports or anything like that, the rookies always get hazed. So that was basically his hazing.
Oh yeah.
I'll take it. And if he's tough enough for that and goes at the first team, then they'll respect him for it.
Yeah, like I would definitely want to see him play with Galaxy One. Again, I believe he is signed to LA Galaxy, but he's on loan for Galaxy 2, which is a weird thing how they do shit like that, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to see him play with the Galaxy, and you know what? Whatever happens this season, hopefully we keep on going, and hopefully we get to playoffs. But you know, if at any point we're out of the playoffs, let him play. Let him play with the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's not gonna cost us a game, if we're out of it, let him play and let's see what he does. You know, let him get those jitters out by playing in the big leagues.
And to your point, to letting them play and seeing where the team is, our next game is against Vancouver at home.
Oh yeah,
We have another home game, another opportunity to get 3 points that we should get.
definitely.
Right.
Against Vancouver, we should.
Right? I mean, they just lost today. Or was it today?
Yeah.
They just
Right.
lost today. If the Galaxy plays like they did today, there is no reason why we should lose to Vancouver. We shouldn't tie to them at all
No.
either. We should straight out beat Vancouver next week. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I'm just glad it's a Saturday game. It's at night. We're able to
Oh,
drink
it's going to be all
comfortably.
fresh and cozy. No sunburn. As you guys could tell, I'm a little sunburned. That's why I wore a hat. Because I don't want to overwhelm you guys with my crispiness of my face. But yeah, man, I don't know, dude. Every time the Galaxy has a good game like this, I feel the game after, they take steps back. And they mess up. This game against Vancouver is another crucial game. I'm hoping that whatever squad is whatever 11 is put out on the pitch, comes out with the same effort that this team came out with today. The same urgency. Go in tough to the balls. Touch the ball. Play simple. Vancouver's not much of a offensive threat, in my opinion. So we should be able to contain them, have another clean sheet. But like I said, you never know who's going to show up and what lineup we're going to be set up with. Because today we didn't see Kitchen, which was a surprise. We got to see him warm up, but, you know, he didn't get the call.
Yeah.
Siani.
Wearing some fresh shoes, by the way.
He was wearing some fresh ass shoes. Those new pink Adidas. I think they're the Predators. They're super dope. Siani. He shouldn't even be considered to be started. What happened with Shelvick? I didn't even see him on the bench.
No, I didn't even notice. I
What
don't even
happened with
think he
him?
dressed.
Well, I know Gio and Pontius weren't at the practice this week. I'm not sure what's going on with Pontius, but you know he wasn't even available for today's game. But with Shelvick, was it just the yellow card accumulation?
I didn't. Honestly, he's not a player that I kind of look too much into.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't know.
Well, seeing how the defense played today, does he get the start next week?
No. Keep the defense the way you have it. Vancouver, again, shouldn't be much of a threat. So this defense should be able to contain no more than 2 goals.
Ah, there it is. I got the info. Shelvick had the flu.
Oh, good. That's going to be like 2-3 weeks. So we're
AKA hung over as fuck.
Yep.
Nah, I'm just playing. What a little bitch. Nah, I'm just playing. Well, there it is. He was sick. Vitamin C. That helps, right?
Pedialyte.
Pedialyte. Sleep. But he doesn't get to start next week, right?
Nah. Hell no.
Right?
Nope.
This team in the back today looked pretty solid.
They look like they wanted to win.
Yeah. Maybe the fact that Steres hasn't got much playing time is what made him want to play hard today. But what do you do once Shelvik recovers from his hangover?
Give him another hangover. Tell him to go out with Gio.
Go out with Gio real quick. Yo, you guys have a day off.
We need Gio to take him out, to go out with him the night before. Because Gio can drink, apparently, from what I've known, from what I've been told and what I've seen on the news.
Mm-hmm.
He can drink.
And Full Monty, yeah, he is our highest paid defender.
That's why I don't want to pay too much attention to him.
No. Watch this. He's our highest paid defender. And the one that his duo partner is Siani, who also gets paid pretty handsomely. Both of them didn't start today, and we got a clean sheet with the quote-unquote scrubs. With two center backs that get paid less than both of them. Got us a clean sheet today. I mean...
Yep. Hey, Joey Jojo on Facebook, he's saying Kobe Jones was chilling with the ACB.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. Shout out to Kobe Jones. That was dope.
That was dope.
That was super cool. I seen the pictures. I was like, man, that's so dope.
And then when he was walking up, I guess, to go to Gio's booth, everybody was just, Kobe. Yeah, everybody was like on him,
That was cool.
That was cool.
The question was Kobe Jones on rhythm with the fucking drums?
Should have been.
I mean, that's a good question. He can play with his feet. He can play with his hands. Wait, no, it came out wrong.
We don't need an answer.
We don't need an answer to that. So, our next game is against Vancouver. Any predictions, Chewy?
3-2.
We win 3-2?
Yeah. I think.
But how are you going to say we're going to get scored on twice when Vancouver's a lesser team than Seattle?
It's going to be the La Malicia from coming from a clean sheet.
And just getting too confident?
Yeah.
And starting Siani and Shelvik?
Yeah, probably. Starting one of those. Probably Siani.
No, don't say that.
And it's going to happen. We're going to go down first. And I think Galaxy is going to come up.
If we go down first, I'll take it. We won a lot of those games that when we go down first, so.
That with a different coach and a different lineup.
You're right.
So.
Because this coach has them playing defense, apparently. Well, not last week.
Yeah.
But today.
Well, last week, I'll give last week the Galaxy pushed for a moment to where they should have been. And we saw 3 goals when they pushed. And today, they played a dominant game, which is what we were hoping for. But hey, I'll keep it. I've always said, like, Galaxy needs to play dominant because we have more attackers. I understand in every game, defense wins the championships. But you know what? With the offense that we have right now, we should be outscoring every damn team. Even if they hit 5 on us, we should be scoring 6. If they hit 6, we should be scoring 7. We have a great freaking offense. We have a bad defense, but we have a great offense. And we're not utilizing it, or they're not playing to their full potential. And it's upsetting to see.
It's upsetting to see that we have the highest paid defense. And when you have your highest paid defender sit out with the flu, we get a shutout. That's frustrating. Like, it seems like a waste of money. We could have used it on other players, essential players, that could have helped out this Galaxy team from the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but I'll give Shiggy the fact that Ibra, we knew this from talking to him at the what's it called, the practices. Shiggy didn't look confident when we asked him about Ibra.
Yeah,
he his facial reactions.
Oh yeah. Like towards the beginning of the season when you guys
when we asked about Ibra, his face went from, the practice went from everything to a dull, like, a little bit upset face. And it's like, okay, we know he doesn't want him, but he's gonna get him either way because he's gonna sell. So,
well, I mean, we seen some of the reports that Ziggy didn't really have control over the personnel that he had.
You know what? That upsets me because every coach ends up getting players that he doesn't want because they're gonna sell, and you kind of have to bite it. You have to. There's no way, being the Galaxy, you're not gonna bite when they're gonna put players in. Bruce didn't want Gio. We know this for a fact. Everybody knows this
because he doesn't work.
But he still got him. Even though even though Bruce was high almighty in the Galaxy, he still got a player that he did not approve. Why? Because the front office is going to make the final decision. Even if they tell you have the final decision.
Boo.
It comes down from the league. NFL, MLS, NBA, everybody does it the same. You need a franchise that is going to be your advertisement.
Wait, what? You got to repeat that out.
In every sport, entertainment, you need a franchise that is going to be your advertisement. And unfortunately, in MLS, it is the Galaxy. The Galaxy is the advertising for MLS.
But is it now?
It still is. It doesn't matter if they do bad last year. They're still going to be the advertisement for MLS because they have 5 cups. They have the flashy jerseys. They have the name.
The most winning team.
Yeah. So if MLS goes out to get players, their Galaxy's going to be the first name on the table. And if the player wants to go somewhere else, yeah, they'll go somewhere else. But Galaxy is always going to be what opens up those conversations. Because, hey, it's Galaxy. It's MLS.
Right. We have some comments from Full Monty. Jonah Lejek worked in the middle, made the defense job easier. Yeah, they did. Jonah, like I was saying, my man of the match. He did a lot of running to close out a lot of gaps, to destroy a lot of plays. Simple as that. Full Monty also said, Chewy, what number beer you on? He lost count.
5? Nah, it's like 5 or 6.
Speaking of beer, I also got this lovely Galaxy cup at the game. This was a Michelada cup, I think.
A Michelada, right? Or something?
That doesn't even fit one beer in, but I got a cup, guys.
Okay, so I drink whatever, but I had to tell Bryant, okay, we should not buy beer from this stand because this stand gives you small cups.
Yeah, and this cup is small.
I told them we should just go somewhere else, but no. Okay, whatever. We got it from that stand. We go to my stand, the one that I want to go to, which is the bar, where they give you the tall can and they give you the tall can with the Michelada.
Yeah.
And it's a big difference for the same price. $32 for 2 beers, basically.
Yeah.
And we got half a beer on one, and we got one full tall can on the other. Which, Bryant, we should never go to the other one at all. Even if they
but I got a cool cup out of it. So.
God damn it.
We won 3-0, got a cool cup. We're buzzing. You know, win-win.
Definitely.
Full Monty, yeah. I think Siggy's coaching approach is very MLS 1.0. He wasn't the right guy for this team. I'm pretty sure there was other coaches that saw the roster sheet and like, damn, I could win with this team easily. Just Siggy. I mean, let's give Siggy props. He's one of the most winning coaches in the MLS. He's won championships with us, with the Galaxy. We'll give him his props. It's just he wasn't able to execute in this new MLS. And the MLS is evolving. And I love that. I love the fact that the MLS is evolving. It just seems that maybe our LA Galaxy's front office is not evolving with the MLS. And that's bad news for us. Because as fans, we're spoiled. We've seen 5 championships.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen back-to-back championships against Houston. You know, so our front offense just has to get it together. Something has to happen right there because it starts from the top, and it just, you know, it has to trickle down to success, and it hasn't. Well, not with this season, at least.
Until the Galaxy starts losing money, that's when they're gonna make a big change. And unfortunately, I don't think with Klein, they're not losing money.
Right.
But
well, we'll get into that. Hopefully by the end of the season, after we win the championship, we'll talk about it more in detail at the end of the season about our front offense and what possibilities we have to change that and how to evolve as a franchise and all that. So we'll see. But for now, the biggest question lies in front of us. Playoffs?
yeah,
Playoffs? Maybe? What you think, Chewy? Making it to the playoffs?
I think we're not losing any other game. Like I said the last time, we're not losing any more games. We're gonna win all.
So we're gonna win
Well,
this next one in Vancouver.
yeah,
We're gonna win in KC.
we might tie KC, unfortunately.
Who's the game after KC? Let me pull that up.
I know that's what we kept trying to figure out.
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out earlier.
I know we have Google, but we really tried figuring it out. Let's see. Good old Google.
Oh.
So, Minnesota United. That's how bad they are.
Oh,
That
Minnesota.
We just forgot about
Fuck. They play in the MLS? What?
So,
Minnesota. Do we have them at? No, we go away, right?
Oh, we go away. So, Vancouver, we should win. Sporting KC, we might tie. Minnesota United, we should win. And Houston Dynamo, we should win. Sporting KC is going to take Galaxy at 150% to get a win.
Yeah, that team's good, dude. They're very well oiled machine.
Yeah. They are.
So
But
what you're telling me is if we win these next games, we're making the playoffs?
There's a damn good possibility. Let's see. Seattle is above us.
Mm-hmm.
Who does Seattle have? Colorado, Houston. Oh, they play Houston twice. Oh, shit. They have an easy goddamn schedule coming up.
Well, you know what? They probably seen Philly and said that they lost. They seen us on the schedule the week after. They lost. So you never know. We're going to need a lot of help.
If they botch that, you know what? Our best chance is for RSL not to make it, which they're at 45 points. And
with today's win, we are at 41.
We're at 41. And
41.
They have Sporting KC next.
That's an L for them.
Portland. Which,
That's an L.
Yeah. New England.
Oh.
And then Portland again to close it out.
That's an L for them, too.
So they could honestly stay at around 45 to 47? So 48 points.
Mhm.
45 to 48 points. If Galaxy does not lose the next games, if they win all of them, even if they tie one, we outscore RSL and we might come in sixth place.
Just right on time to sneak in there and...
Hopefully Vancouver doesn't pull something out of their ass, but yeah.
Well, we need to beat them next week.
Yeah,
so.
we definitely need to beat them so they can't pull something out.
For me, I hope they make the playoffs. Because, as everybody that watches us know, my eyebrows are on the line. But wouldn't it be spectacular if we snuck into the playoffs, battled through the playoffs to get to the final, and then win this shit? That'd be like a crazy story, especially with the whole Zlatan thing. Him coming in his first game, beating LAFC.
Hollywood ending, man. Hollywood ending. That would be too ridiculous.
Wouldn't that be some shit?
Because that first game was a Hollywood ending game, dude. That was
So why not have
crazy.
a Hollywood ending to our season? Why not?
That would be so crazy. That would, oh my god.
No. But then Chris Klein would look like a genius. Like, oh, see, I told you guys this is gonna work. Now we have number 6. Like, nah, chill, bro. Go take a nap.
Chris Klein's getting he is not going anywhere anytime soon.
Don't even say that, dude. What a way to bring down my mood after seeing a Galaxy win 3-0. Chris Klein's
That's how it is, man.
Come on. Anyway, we're about to wrap this up. I know it's late. Everybody that tuned in, thank you. You guys are freaking awesome. And it's very humbling to see that people actually watch us and view our stuff. That's really cool. To end it, I just want to say fuck you, Eddie and Spenny, for leaving me by myself, for leaving us by ourselves. But we're just showing you right now that we could do this shit. Alright? Wait, do we have something else? Oh no, I think that was it. Right, Chewy? You got anything else to add on?
Nothing, man. It's a great game, expensive beer, but you know what?
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
Worth it. 3-0, I'll take it any day. Bryant, Chewy, keep on nagging.
Keep on nagging.
Yeah.